need to sit down and like look at our finances though, because I don't do that.
Oh, no. No. Oh, man, it's too good, y'all.
401k.
I don't really believe in 401ks. So.
No, Shane. You have to believe 401ks are real. And they give you stability, which you could see Natalie was wanting. Hey, guys, welcome to this episode of The Rachel Cruze Show. And if you know anything about me, there's a couple things in life that I'm really passionate about and I really just have a heart for. And one of those is reality TV. Give me The Bachelor, give me The Real Housewives, give me some good reality TV, and it makes my heart glad. And a show came out, I guess it was last year, and I binged it. And then season 2 of that show came out recently. And me, like many of you, binged it. And that is Love is Blind. It's so good. Okay, for those of you that have not seen the show, they take guys on one side of these pods, things like for these rooms, and then girls on the other side, and they put one guy and one girl in these pods, but they can't see each other because there's a big wall in the middle, but they can hear, and they get to know them over like a certain number of days, and they never see them. And then if they fall in love just because of the connection, then they propose, the guy proposes, and if they propose, then they see each other, then they go off to Mexico for a couple of days, figure out if the chemistry's there, all of it, and then they go to Chicago and they move them into an apartment for a few days as they plan their wedding, and then they go to the altar to get married, and either they say, yes, love is blind, I'm in love with you, and they get married, like 2 people did this season, 2 couples, or they say, heck no, I'm out of here. Whatever it is, it's dramatic and it is so good. And here's the best part, I was binging it, and one of the couples, who's actually one of my favorite couples this season, Natalie and Shane, started talking money. And I thought, oh, this is so good. So I want to just have a little reaction clip of this scene. We pulled it up, my team, we got the clip. And it's so good. So we're gonna talk through it. So here is the clip of Natalie and Shane when they're in Chicago, okay? So they've already gone through the pods, they've gotten engaged, they've gone to Mexico, now they're back in quote unquote reality. And they're starting to figure out life together before they get married or don't get married. And here's the conversation they had in their apartment in Chicago.
I feel like we definitely need a 2-bedroom, but I think we should think about buying for a first place. Only because I'm prepared for it financially, so.
I mean, yeah, but I need to sit down and like look at our finances though, because I don't do that at all really, which is kind of probably not smart.
I mean, do you—
Pause. Yeah, Shane, he doesn't look at it. So right away, which we knew from Natalie and Shane through the season, opposites attract, okay? So Natalie, you can tell, she's very prepared. She knows what's going on. She's very thoughtful, very insightful. So of course Natalie knows what's going on with her money. Shane, says he doesn't look at his money at all, which is a lot of people. And as you're about to see, they continue the conversation and you can continue to see their opposites. So we'll keep going.
I'm going out and clothes or things like that?
Where I spend my money is on food.
How much?
Oh my God, over probably $2,000
a month? Okay, Shane, we can't do that anymore. We need to be really aligned on numbers and what are our financial milestones and how much do we want in our 401k.
I don't really believe in 401ks.
What? What do you mean you don't believe in it?
I take risks a lot with that kind of stuff. So I guess that's where we are a little different. I take like taking risks. We can't just live a normal life where we just buy a house and put money in our 401ks.
God bless Shane. We just can't live a normal life, quote number 1, and just buy a house and put money in our 401k. And number 2, he said he doesn't believe in a 401k. God bless. Okay, and here's the deal, you guys. That happens a lot. But here's the great thing. They're talking about money before. And what you have to realize is if that's you with your significant other and you really are these polar opposites, how do you see the good in it? Because with Shane, I'm like, yeah, there is a time and a place to take a risk and say, hey, yeah, we're young. We can kind of absorb that risk. And if it doesn't go great for us, it's gonna be okay. That can't be your whole life though. You can't you can't take a risk 100% of the time because you're probably going to get to like age 60 and not have much money if you're spending that much on food and not making, I don't know how much he makes, but all of it. I'm like, no, Shane, you have to believe 401ks are real. They are real and they give you stability, which you could see Natalie was wanting stability and predictability, but also she could have a little bit of risk. So that give and take is so true, but oh, God bless Shane. Shane, I don't believe in 401ks. I'm like, oh no. Oh man, it's too good, y'all, too good. So remember, it can work. You really can be very opposite and work together with your money. It is possible, it is, but you're gonna have to learn from each other. And there's a basis about being responsible, you guys, out in the world, okay? Fund your 401k. And once you guys out of debt, have an emergency fund and do it because it's going to work every single time. It is. The market will do this, but it's going to work. And then once you're doing that, then you can have an element, a small percentage of your net worth or your income that you go and do take risks. So you can scratch that itch. It's not bad. You can go and do that. Making sure you're doing the things that are going to make you wealthy over time. Because that's the key, right? Changing your family tree and becoming wealthy, not just for yourself and to gather stuff for you, but to bless and help other people. So to get from point A to point B, the fastest way there really is a house, paying off a mortgage, and your 401k. Literally the two things that make what we would say baby steps to millionaires. Really, those are the two things that help people become millionaires today. So, Shane, if you want to become a millionaire, I suggest you fund your 401k and buy a house eventually. Now, you guys, these days, every dollar matters, and taking care of your family matters too. With Christian Healthcare Ministries, you can care for your family's health and bank account. To learn more, go to chministries.org/Rachel. All right, you guys, hope you enjoyed a little Love is Blind. I mean, this is the world. This is it. We're in it. And if you haven't watched the show, you should, because it's pretty fantastic. And if you hate it, don't judge me. I didn't suggest it. So remember to take control of your money and create a life you love.